1 plate tectonic notes. Land ocean is just a thin layer of rock floating on an ocean of magma, which this is the definition of lithosphere. Tectonic plates colliding together create mountains. And there's 3 types of boundaries, which is convergent, divergent, and transform boundaries, which later on will be in the note. And then the planet Earth is divided into 5 sections, which the first one is the core, which is a mass of solid nickel, iron, and radioactive elements that release massive amount of heat. After that, there's the mantle, which is liquid layer of magma surrounding the core. And then the third one is asthenosphere, and it's solid, flexible outer layer of mantle beneath the lithosphere. And then there's the lithosphere, which is a thin layer of rock floating on top of mantle, broken into tectonic plates. And lastly, the crust, outer layer of lithosphere, which is Earth's surface where we live. And here's a little picture that demonstrates the sections. And then the boundary, which there's 3 different types of boundary. And the first one is divergent, where plates move away from each other and magma rises, which forms mid-oceanic ridges, volcanoes, seafloor spreading, rift valleys. And then there's convergent, plates moving towards each other, which is subduction, and forms mountain, ice and arcs, earthquakes, volcanoes. And then lastly, transform, which slide past each other opposite directions and forms earthquakes. And here's a picture that demonstrates how they work. And then magma is heated by Earth's core, rises towards the hotspot, spreading magma force oceanic plates into continental subduction. And then there's this, which is oceanic, which is when it's one plate subducts underneath other and forms mid-oceanic volcanoes, ice and arcs, and offshore trenches. And then there's oceanic continental, which is dense oceanic plate subducts beneath continental plate and melts back into magma, and it forces magma up to lithosphere surface. And also the coastal mountains like Andes, volcanoes on land, trenches, and tsunamis are formed by this. And then there's continental, which is one plate subducts underneath other, forcing surface crust upward. For example, the Himalayas. And then after that, there's the Ring of Fire, which is a pattern of volcanoes all around the Pacific Plate. And also transform faults, which is likely location of earthquakes. And I say the hotspots, areas of especially hot magma rising up into the lithosphere. And here's a picture of the Ring of Fire, which is between the US and Russia, and here's mostly all the volcanoes around there, which is called the Ring of Fire since there's many volcanoes. And that's my note for 4.0.